Welcome to our third episode. My name's Kennedy Izuka,
And I'm Daniel Lim.
and this is Gecko Talk News.
In today's episode, we have the math court, the recycling club, and yoga, followed by high school volleyball.
Now here's John Stewart with Math Court.
Hello, Miss A. Thank you for joining me for this interview. I'd just like to take a couple minutes out of your busy schedule to ask you a few questions.
Well, thank you, John. This is an honor to have you after being not with you for a while. So shoot.
So, just want to start you off with how many students are participating in Math Club this year?
Well, this year we have a big bulk of students. We have 70 students vying for at least 7 places for each of the levels of competition.
Wow. And how much have you contributed to Math Club? How long have you been the leader of Math Club?
I have been doing math court ever since I started teaching SIS, but for each year, each student has to devote number of hours to prepare before the competition itself, because the whole competition has like 2 qualifiers, 1 regional, 1 state level, and 1 vying for the national team. So when you're doing math court, you not only spend time with people like your friends, but you also interact with other people in the school, other students who talks the same language as you are. And knowing that you can accomplish such a big task in a short period of time, it's a great accomplishment for any student.
And what were some achievements in the past years? Anything big? Anything?
During my entire reign as the math court coach, I had 1 student, Saipan, who was actually in the national team from a previous past. And last year, we also have a national team contingent in the name of Mr. M. Yangi. Yeah, but due to conflict of schedules, we were not able to really pursue our goal to go to states for the competition itself.
And just a final question, are there any comments for the students you want to make?
Well, I just would like to tell my mathletes, for the name of SIS, you're bringing the pride of the school with you and the pride of the SIS community as well. So good luck on Saturday, which is your day of competition. That's the first qualifier only, and you will have another competition coming up on November. But for all of those competitions that you will be joining, good luck everyone.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you also, John.
All right. Hello, my name is Sean Henry Stewart, and I'll be asking Mr. Gong Yim a few questions about math court, so he can get some information about this thing. So, Donnie, this is the first time participating in math court?
Actually, this is my 6th time.
Your 6th time? Wow, so you're basically a veteran.
Yeah, I can say that.
Wow, good. So what has made you participate in math court?
By doing math court, I can improve my math skill, and also I might go to states.
Your states?
To compete with good guys.
Good guys? I see. And so are you confident with your math skills?
Of course I am.
What level do you think you're at right now?
I'm at the highest level.
Highest level? Wow, so you must be very talented. So, final question. We don't want to keep wasting your time here, but if you win the math court competition, what do you plan on doing?
First of all, I'm gonna get money from the government.
Money? How much cash money?
1,000 some.
1,000? Yeah. Wow.
And then I'm gonna buy a Mac.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining us, and you have a nice day. And I'll see you guys on the next Gecko News segment.
Thanks, John. Best of luck to all competitors in the math court.
Next, we'll go to Thomas, who will tell us about the recycle club and the yoga program.
Hello, my name is Thomas Lim from Gecko News, and I am here to interview the principal of SIS, Mr. Bray. Hello, Mr. Bray.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Bray, how many years were you a headmaster, including past schools?
Well, this is actually my first job as a headmaster. I did work as a dean of students when I was at Korea International School, and the dean of students role was I was in charge of student discipline, organizing clubs, several after-school activities, and working with the teachers. So I've done parts of this job, but I've never actually been the headmaster completely on my own.
Okay. What impelled you to become a headmaster?
When I was a teacher, and actually still am a teacher in many ways, I found that I desired to help people, help students learn better. And at one point I realized maybe I could be even more effective if I went ahead and stepped out of my role as a normal classroom teacher and actually led the entire school. And so my goal as becoming a headmaster or becoming a principal is to just help teachers, help students learn better.
Okay. Why did you decide to come back to SIS?
Well, Mrs. Bray and I were here before for 4 years and we really enjoyed it, and SIS has always really felt like home to us. We were very close to the students and to our faculty members and to the community in general. And so for us it was a really great opportunity to come back to a place we like and to be part of the school that we really enjoyed being part of before.
Okay. As a headmaster, what are your responsibilities?
The responsibilities of the headmaster are kind of big. Basically, it comes down to my role or my responsibility is to help the school move forward, help students learn, and to help the teachers help students learn, and to make responsible, wise decisions for our school's future.
All right, and one last question. There has been heated debate about having school uniforms. Although the students already voted not to have school uniforms, I would like to ask you personally, what is your input about school uniforms?
I'm personally not a big fan of school uniforms. I've worked at a school in the past where they had a uniform, and there's some misconceptions about uniforms. The first one is there's a misconception that, oh, if everyone has a uniform, everyone will wear it properly. No. So just like some people get upset like, oh, somebody's shorts are too short, or oh, I don't like the way that person's shirt looks, you have the same problem with a uniform. Somebody always has their tie undone, or they have their shirt untucked, or sometimes people roll their skirts up so they're above the knee where they're not supposed to be. So it doesn't really fix the problem. It just makes the problem look different. And then the other one is there's a misconception that uniforms are inexpensive. But that's not really true, because you need to have uniforms for every day of the week. Otherwise you have to wear dirty clothes to school, which makes another problem. So it's not really inexpensive because you have to buy an entire wardrobe that's only for school. Whereas right now, with what you're wearing, you can wear that at school or outside of school. You don't really want to wear your uniform outside of school. Like when you're done with school, you want to change into your casual clothes and be in the clothing you like to wear. So it's not less expensive. It actually causes more of an expense.
Okay, thank you for joining us. So Quentin, when did you form this club?
I formed this club about 2-3 weeks ago with the aid of Ms. Peterson. It was kind of her idea in the first place, but when it came to someone to write up the proposal, I offered to do it, so I wrote up the proposal and submitted it to Mr. Bray.
Alright, why did you form this club?
Like I said, it was partly Ms. Peterson's idea, but I also am interested in the idea of keeping the campus clean and not putting so much waste into the landfill. There's a lot of things that we throw away that can be reused in different art projects, like Ms. Amy's doing an art project and Ms. Peterson's also doing an art project with recycled materials.
Alright, what kind of responses did you receive when the students heard that you were forming a recycling club?
Initially there was a bunch of kids that came and decided to join the club. A few left, but we had more than I would have expected.
Alright, can you roughly estimate like how many members joined?
Somewhere between 10 to 15, give or take maybe a few, which is more than I expected, but it's nice to have that many people working on the same project.
Alright, do you have any plans to promote your recycling club?
As of now, the only plan we have to promote the club is within the school. We're planning to set up bins everywhere, colored bins around the campuses, and the only way we're going to promote it is by teaching the individual classes what or how their supposed to recycle, what goes in what bins, and then once that all gets set up, it'll move on from there.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to say regarding the recycling club?
It's not really. It's one of those generic ideas that our school just hasn't adopted yet, and so I decided to put it into the school program. And it's not like it's going to be a hard thing. The hardest part is setting it up. Once it's set up, it's just going to be self-running for the rest of the school year and even into the future.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Oh.
Thank you, Thomas. We've realized now how important it is to recycle more.
And also about the art of yoga.
Next, we'll go to Gecko Talk Sports and Tommy with the high school volleyball team leader, Andrew Johnson.
Here I am with the SI's volleyball captain, Andrew Johnson. So Andrew, what are your responsibilities as a captain?
My responsibilities as a captain is just to lead the team and make sure everything goes accordingly during the game.
How well have the Miso boys done in the past?
We've done pretty well. We won the year before and the year before that, so 2 years in a row, and hopefully this will be our third victory.
What school is SIS's rival?
Our biggest rival is probably GCA. However, this year we're not going to be too sure about who's going to be our biggest rival. It might be MHS as well.
What aspects have you personally and as a team improved on?
Personally, I've probably improved all over. Just with the team and everything, we've just improved like as a team. Communication, working together, and just team chemistry really improved.
Do you think the school will three-peat this year?
Seeing how our practices have been going, I'm feeling confident that we will. However, I don't know what the other teams are like, so we're just going to have to try hard and hopefully we can.
Thank you, Andrew.
Hopefully Andrew can lead the team to another championship this year.
And so we can display more of these in the school.
Thanks for joining us in this third episode of Gecko Talk News.
We'll be coming back the next quarter with the fourth episode.